make an impact when you're no longer around to give? Think about an endowment. Why might I be interested in an endowment? Or how does an endowment work? I like to say an endowment's a gift that keeps giving. It's even better than the Jelly of the Month Club. An endowment is designed for perpetuity. Now, there's a word we don't use much in our world, but simply stated, an endowment's a special fund where the gift amount or principal is invested, then a portion of that income earned on that principal is spent as directed through the endowment agreement. Maybe an analogy would help here. Coming from an agricultural community, a corn crop is something that you put in and plant and take out every year. But a vineyard is something that once it matures, the fruit comes year after year after year. That's how an endowment works. Are they popular? Well, in the United States, there's nearly $2 trillion, that's with a T, of dollars in philanthropic endowments. Just at maybe 5% a year off of that, that would be $100 billion a year where people have left money to continue to fund the charitable causes that are important to them. Why might you or someone be interested in an endowment? Well, if you've been giving your time, talent, and treasure while you're living to a charitable cause, then why not sustain it when you're no longer here? Most likely, the causes that you've devoted your life to will continue after you're gone. And this is how you can fund your legacy. So how does an endowment work? Now, who directs this annual income? Well, there are arrangements that will allow you while you're living to do that. Or you can let the charitable causes that you care about, they can direct those things. There's flexibility in some cases for it to be donor advised while you're living, and then the charitable causes or nonprofits or even your family can direct the income on an annual basis when you're no longer here. So when's it funded? When do I start an endowment? You can start an endowment during your life, at your death, or you can even do both. Well, how do I fund something like this? Where does the money come from? Well, you can put cash in, you could put publicly traded securities, real estate, closely held stock, life insurance, retirement assets. So there's pretty much anything that you could give to a nonprofit, you can put in an endowment to create an income that continues after you to support the nonprofit and the charitable causes that you care about. If you've given your time, your talent, or your treasure to Clarity, we thank you. We ask you to consider setting an endowment account up that will continue to fund these causes when you and I are no longer here. Please give us a call. We would love to have a conversation with you.